What is good, guys? I'm just going to go ahead and start the battle because I'm not going to commentate the battle. I wanted to talk about something with you guys. Alright, so I just had a battle. I was scrolling through some passerbys, just checking them out. I was looking for a really good battle, try to improve my skill. I only play my friends, so I was trying to see, what people are using nowadays, because all I do is mostly battle my friends, right? So I see this guy, he has like 600 wins, and I was like, this guy's probably really good, he has that many wins. I'm going to go ahead and challenge him, right? So we start battling, and it turns out to be a really good battle. I mean, he had a Sableye, and he was relying on hacks. I hit myself in confusion like 6 times with one Pokemon and like 3 times on another. So yeah, he won 2-0 because I kept hitting myself in confusion. I don't want to make up any excuses. It was a good battle. So after the battle, right, this guy says, haha, using Terrakion. And I was like, yeah, what about it? And he was like, legends suck. Only noobs use legends. And I told him, you need to learn your tiers, pal. Terrakion is OU. And he goes, haha, you suck. You're bad, right? Alright, so I want to talk about legends with you guys, alright? So, I'm tired of hearing all this shit about people saying only noobs use legends. That shit is so far from the truth. Oh my god. I apologize for the language. I'm really furious right now with this guy, so there is going to be a little bit of language here. It's just me speaking my mind, so if you don't want to hear any of that, just don't watch the video. But, alright, so, legends. Alright, so, there's Uber legends, and there's OU legends. Telling someone they're new because they use legends, first of all, that's bullshit. When you say legends suck, that's complete bullshit. Legends are very powerful. Legends have the highest stats in the game. Don't give me that shit. Noobs use legends. Okay, some of the best players in the world use legends, okay? Like that even matters. That doesn't even matter, that best players. Okay, first of all, saying only noobs use legends is like telling all these really competitive players out here that have Ubers battles all the times. That's basically saying they're noobs. So all these badass motherfuckers out here who think they're better than everyone and they think they're tough shit because they think they're the best. And then you go and tell someone they're new because they use legends, you instantly make yourself look like a dumbass there. Because, that's bullshit. Only noobs use legends. I'm not a noob. I use legends. Now, it's a different thing if somebody's gonna say, hey, let's have an OU battle, and they bring like a Palkia, a Darkrai, and a Mewtwo Y, right? That's stupid. It depends because I have friends that I battle and they'll bring Ubers, but they ask me before we battle if they're allowed to, if it's okay if they bring them, and if I say yeah, they'll bring them. If I say no, they're not gonna bring them. Sorry, I'm thirsty. So yeah, if you challenge someone to a battle and you strictly request a certain tier and they bring an Uber, that's stupid of them. That's bullshit. But you can't call them a noob because of that. Who the fuck are you to call somebody a noob? Even if it's someone that sucks, okay? Even if someone sucks, like I battle people that suck all the time, right? Who the fuck am I to call them a noob? Maybe they were just trying to get better. What if they were using legendaries? Some people play the game for fun. They don't play competitively. Maybe your opinion is don't battle online if you're not competitive. Who are you to say that? That's not up to you. Some people like to battle with their favorite Pokemon. Some people don't play by Smogon. I myself am about to stop playing by Smogon. They banned Aegislash, I didn't agree with it, and now they're trying to ban Mega Mawile. That's stupid in my opinion. But other people have different opinions. Some people think Mega Mawile is completely overpowered and shit like that. So that's just your opinion. But who are you to call someone a noob just because maybe they're using their favorite Pokemon? Maybe their favorite Pokemon, you cannot go through a passerby and beat them, 6-0 them, when they were using a whole team of legends. First of all, don't brag about that shit because so many people have come to me and say, oh, I just beat this guy, this fucking noob. He was using 6 legends and I beat him with my OU team. Okay, maybe he wasn't that good. Maybe he's just starting to play. Maybe he was using his favorite Pokemon. Maybe legends are his favorite Pokemon, okay? You can't call him a noob just because you beat him. Maybe you're a lot better than him. Maybe you're competitive, and like I said, he was just playing for fun. That doesn't give you the right to call someone a noob. I used to do that shit all the time. I've opened my eyes. I've seen that's immature of me. I have no right calling someone a noob. Just because, I mean, if you're gonna joke around and play with your friends and play with straight Ubers, that's fine though. But if you're, don't Oh my god, do not tell me. This guy was such an asshole. I told him, I was like, alright, so you think I'm a noob because I use legends. I was gonna use my straight up OU team, right? No legends on it. No OU legends, okay? And he just ignored me. I was like, okay, that's fine. You're a fag. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. So yeah, he just straight up ignored my request. I guess he was scared. He 2-0'd me. He barely won too. And not to mention I hit myself in confusion like 7 times. Okay. First of all, if you're gonna use a Sableye with Confuse Ray, see, I don't do that shit. I may joke around my friends and bring it to free-for-alls, but I don't like to rely on hacks. I don't like to rely on Thunder Wave. I don't like to rely on Confuse Ray just for me to win my battles. I like to win my battles fair. I mean, it sucks that hacks are a part of the game, yeah, but I'm the kind of player who's going to try to avoid that shit by not using Confuse Ray Sableye. I mean, sure, you can use Sableye and you can burn. This is just my opinion, guys. You guys may think of it differently. Hey, hacks, you know, it's fun to play. I mean, it's just your opinion. In my opinion, I think it's stupid just to rely on hacks to win a battle. That's retarded. If you're going to try to play competitively, why not use your skill? I may sound like a hypocrite here because I'm saying a whole bunch of different shit. But yeah. It's just me. I don't like to rely on Confuse Ray. Like, I've used Sableye a couple times, but I don't put Confuse Ray on it just to confuse the hell out of people. See, I only do that when I'm battling with a friend and I just try to troll them just for a laugh, you know? I don't like to go in a battle and, like, just Confuse Ray other people. That makes the battle stupid, and, you know, you can't really test someone's skill by using Confuse Ray. So, yeah. I just got completely, this guy upset me so much talking about you're a noob because you use Terrakion. I mean, Terrakion's an OU Pokemon. There's a reason it's not Uber. You know, that's so, I mean, tell me what you guys think about this in the comments, please, because, I mean, if you guys, I just don't want any of you guys calling people noobs just because they're using legendaries. I mean, you guys... People instantly say this guy's a noob because he's using 6 Ubers. I mean, you gotta stop to think. Maybe this guy's not competitive. Maybe he just plays for fun, you know? Maybe he's just using 6 of his favorite Pokemon in the game. People love legendaries, okay? Like, is it wrong of them just to use their favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon's Dragonite. I mean, shit. I mean, come on. Like, it's not cool. I'm tired of all these people hitting me up whenever we're... that's why I don't do passerby battles often, because I'm tired. Like, even though I lost, I did lose to him, like I said. Even though, I mean, I didn't get mad that I lost. I mean, the guy played very well. But he instantly made himself look like a dumbass the minute he told me that I'm a noob. Like this one time, this guy stole my Trevenant, right? He scammed me out of my Trevenant when I was pretty stupid. And he didn't, like most people just DC as soon as they try to scam you. This guy actually stayed on and talked to me, and I was like, why would you steal my Trevenant? Why? And he goes, you let me steal your Trevenant, and I was like, for real? So I battled him, and I ended up using a Latios or something like that, and he said, you're a noob, you have to use Legends to win. So then I went and battled him again and whooped his ass with some, like, I don't know, some random team I threw together, and he still called me a noob. He was still sticking to the same story. You used Latios before, you're a noob. Even though I just whooped his ass with my OU team. I mean, I'm tired of hearing all this shit. You guys, I hope I want to change your minds, you know? Please, if you're watching this video, I hope I've changed your mind if you do think this way. Don't just call someone a noob. I'm tired of hearing noob. Like, I mean, like, there's a difference between a noob, okay? A noob is someone that's gonna brag about how they know everything, how they think, you know, they think they know it all, and they think they're tough shit, and they think they can never be beaten. And then they're bragging about OU and tiers and shit, and then they challenge you to a battle, and they say what tier they want to do, and then they bring something like a Palkia or a Darkrai. I mean, that's a noob, okay? That is the definition of a noob. I don't even like the word noob, okay? That's the definition of someone, you know, that's a noob right there. That's someone you can call a noob. I mean, you don't just call someone a noob because you find them on your passerby list and you battle them and you 6-0 them. You can't. I've seen so many videos talking about how just some stupid people just upload battles and say, yeah, I was facing a noob. I just beat him with my OU team, and oh shit, yeah, this was amazing. You can't brag about that. That's not. I beat people like that all the time. You know, I never brag about that, you know? The only time you're able to brag about something, beating someone, is if, like, you know they're really good and you don't beat them often, you know? You can brag about that. That's not, like, my friend G, the first, you guys, some of you new guys don't know who G was. Okay, G was a really good friend of mine, and, I met him, through Caleb, or Razor. I met him through Caleb, right? Okay, and this guy, he sold his DS, and it really sucks because I loved him, having him on my channel, and he was really fun to battle. This guy was good, and he didn't even care. He didn't even care about, like, he didn't care how he was battling. He battled with his favorite Pokemon. He battled the way he wanted to. He played by Smogon, but he battled using Pokemon he loved, and he threw all together. It don't matter. He was not trying to, you know, counter his other Pokemon's weaknesses. He was using what he liked, and he did it really well. He battled, the first time we battled, you guys, he 5-0'd me, and he only let one of his Pokemon faint because he had, because he didn't really need it anymore. He didn't want it. He could have saved it and 6-0'd, but, you know, where am I going with this? But yeah, okay, I know where I'm going with this shit. But yeah, okay, so I started battling a lot more and stuff like that, and I mean, he beat me all the time, and I was really getting frustrated because I couldn't beat this guy, and he was like, I'm not even trying, stuff like that. Don't pull that shit with other people. If you lose, another thing, if you lose, you don't go and say, I only lost because I missed that move. I do that myself sometimes, and it's stupid. It makes you look stupid when you try to make up rules why you lost. That's stupid, don't do that. Admit you lost. Admit you lost because that person played better than you did. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it all depends. You could be using a team and they could have a counter team like I do with my friend Caleb sometimes. Even when I lose to people that I know I'm better than, like I'm saying this, I maybe sound like a hypocrite. When I lose and I know like I'm better than someone, I do say sometimes, you know, like this guy that I battled earlier. He had a Sableye and I lost. I mean, that's no excuse. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of an excuse, but that's why he won, to be honest. Really sound like a hypocrite. But anyways, back to G. You know, I finally beat him once, and out of like the 100 times we had battled, right? And I was so happy. I went and bragged to my friend Caleb. I bragged to all my other friends. I was like, I finally beat G. And they were like, wow, really? And I was like, hell yeah. And I felt really good about myself. You know, you cannot say you feel good about yourself when you beat someone on passerbys, when they have 6 legends, and they're not even good. They're just playing because they like the Pokemon. You cannot do that shit, okay? That's an example of when you, bragging rights right there. When you beat someone, like, in my instance, in my case, G, you can brag about you guys as G, whoever G is to you guys, okay? That's when you have bragging rights. Don't just... Oh my god, like, don't just... Okay, I hope you guys are listening, okay? I just don't want to be rambling on about shit that you guys aren't even listening to. But that's an instance where you're an example where you can brag, okay? Like, when Caleb beat G, Caleb had a hard... Like, even when Caleb beats Razor, let me say, Razor beats me, he can brag about it because I'm good. I mean, I'm good. I don't want to sound cocky here, but I am good. I know I'm good. He knows I'm good. My friends know I'm good. And when they beat me, it feels good to be able to beat me, you know? Because when you beat someone like, let's say like me, okay? Don't think, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but if you beat me, like, when you beat someone that you know is better than you, I mean, it makes you feel good about it, right? Yeah, it makes you feel good about that. So yeah, anytime Caleb beats me, or we have a really good match, like it's a 1-0 or whatever, he feels really good, and, you know, I feel really good. I know Caleb's good, and when I beat him, I feel great, because he's a really good player. Not only is he one of my best friends, but he's also a great player, and I feel great when I beat him. I'm like, yo, I just beat your ass, man. I just beat your ass. But yeah, alright guys, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Just don't think someone's a noob because they use legendaries. That's bullshit. Do not think that, okay? That's just the stupidest thing. You guys. Whew. I just had this on my mind. This guy really infuriated me with this horse shit. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I was just so... You should have seen me when he first did this. I was like so mad. I was like so... Like, I don't get mad easily, but he made me mad as hell. Like, because I'm competitive. I don't like when people do that shit. Like, when people try to put you down like that. Call someone a noob. Don't stop calling people noobs, you guys. Only call them a noob because you want to. I'm just kidding. Only call someone a noob if they're talking a lot of shit, and like if someone's talking shit to you and they lose, call them a noob. You know, if you like, just don't call people noobs that you don't know. Like I can call my friends noobs because they're my friends. You can't go and like say on the PSS settings, you look like a bitch when you do that. You can't go on the PSS settings and go, you're a noob, I just 6-0'd. Bullshit. That's not fair for anyone. That's not even cool, you guys. Don't make someone... You can, like, if some people don't know how to take a joke, even if you're not... Like, some of you guys probably aren't even joking. Be careful when you talk about shit like that, because some people just like to play Pokemon. Before I got into competitive playing, I freaking loved just to play. I had favorite Pokemon. My favorite legendary was probably Groudon. And I loved using Groudon. Back in 5th Gen, I'd use Groudon all the time because it was my favorite Pokemon. I got my ass beat all the time, but I mean, people would still call me noobs and shit. I don't like that, you know? And now that I'm good, I can't even stand when someone calls me a noob because, especially this guy, in this guy's case, he thought he was good because he 2-0'd me. And then he made him so... And I would admit that that guy was good, right? I don't care if I hit myself in confusion the entire battle. I knew this guy had skills, right? He was making plays. He was making plays in the battle, and then you instantly make yourself look stupid. If you're ever battling me, you guys, if any of you guys ever battle me, and I can see that you're good, you're making plays, right? And I'm using a legend. If you say legends are for noobs, you make yourself look stupid. You instantly don't look like a good player, okay? I wish I could have shown you this battle. This battle that I had against this guy earlier. I didn't save it. I was so mad. I just didn't even think about saving it. I really wish I would have now. But, yeah, I didn't save it. But, you guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I was just raging on about this. I'm like, I'm going to make a video about this shit. Because it needs to be said. Something needs to be done, you know? So, that's all for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, if this video gets put up before, the goodbye video, whatever, I mean, I say, I don't know, if this video, I don't know, but you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, so, that's all for this video, guys, I'm out.